What is going on, guys? It is injection, and it feels like forever since I've said that. And today is gonna be a different type of a video. All right. It involves, as you can tell, RE. Um, and what I believe this RE9 is going to be about. Now, right out of the gate, I just want to point out at the end of the game, you see you see Ethan die, and again, if you haven't beaten this game or played completely through it, please click off. But if you have, then I want you to stay, of course. But anyways, you see Ethan die, and then it cuts to the end credits and such, right? And then it cuts to another cutscene where we see a girl, and people are questionable, as if like, hey, is it Rose? Is it Rose? Is it Rose? Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But then it ends up being about Rose, and she is going to be the star of this video today. So, I believe it's the tragedy of Ethan Winters. Don't quote me on that. Um, but Rose is oh yeah. Before I get into that, right? Ada was actually supposed to make an appearance in this game, but I understand that, as you can tell, it tells you right there as of why she wasn't in this game, and it makes sense. Totally makes sense, and as you can tell, she's one of those. It's the same character from in the game, from in 2. So that's awesome, but she would be old at this point. But anyways, um, going back to Rose, I just want to make sure that I'm in the right spot. It doesn't appear to be. Yeah, I don't appear to see Rose. So let's go to the concept art. Yep, there she is. She is. Okay. So you see Rose, and you see Rose in this game, and then I'm assuming the one where she's in the dress, that's later in life. And as you can see, the one where she's in the hat, she's in Ethan's Ethan's coat. But now going to the end, you see her in the dress, but you also see her in her dad's coat, or maybe a different coat. I don't know. It looks to be darker than Ethan's coat, but she has blood on her coat, which makes me to believe that they're already telling us that she's going to be in okay, so that is Ethan's coat. Um, but anyways, she oh, she's even wearing a sweatshirt too. Okay, anyways, so she is um indeed going to be in upcoming games, because again, it's rumored and said to be that 7 and 8 are part of a trilogy, right? Now, now we I think that that's possible, and I think it is indeed going to happen, as opposed to them going with a totally new and different character. Um, so I don't think that that's possible. That they're going to go with a whole new character, because why would they make Rose at this point, right? And I think for her to get into what her father, Ethan, got into, she would have to like something with BSAA would have to happen. So they would have to either put Rose in some kind of like safe, like, or so-called safe area, and she ends up having to fight her way out, or because you got to remember, Chris is watching over her. So, or me or Rose. I almost said Mia. I don't know why. Rose would be released from the BSAA's coverage or supervision, and she would end up going out and basically finishing Ethan's work. And I would imagine that at some point in 9, because I guarantee she's gonna be a 9. Okay, that's a given. Okay, she's gonna be a 9, and she goes to Ethan's grave and tells him that she's going to finish what he started or continue what he started. And if that happens, that'll be kick-ass. That'll be cool as hell. Um, and I mean, she is cute and everything for her being whatever age she is. She's perfect. And don't think that if the game is in first person that we won't ever see her face, because we've seen her face already. So I think if we see her face, it's gonna be during cutscenes. And these cutscenes are going to be what will show us her face a lot more, as opposed to Ethan. Now, Ethan does also play a role in this. All right, so I think so. This is still about Rose, and I'm gonna, before I kind of go into Ethan and Rose and all of that stuff, right? I just want to make a theory on why Rose didn't die and why Ethan did. Because he was either going, Ethan was dying either way in this game. He was gonna die by completely breaking apart, like we saw his hand, or him dying the way that he died. And I'm perfectly okay with how he died. Now, there's people out there that'll say, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's gone. I think he's gonna return. That's possible, okay? But I don't think he's gonna return as in like a human form again. He's going to return from a picture or a you know videotape or something. So that right there is how we're gonna see Ethan's face. We just have to. It doesn't make sense to get you into a character and attached to a character and you just never seen their face. So I think sometime in 9 before the game actually kicks off, we're gonna see Ethan. And and again, I have a couple more theories that kind of all go into each other, right? So, and I'm gonna be talking about that, and again, it's all gonna consist of Rose. Um, so going to Rose, right? And what she is, right? Why I don't think um I don't think Rose died. Well, Rose didn't die because and Ethan did. That's what I was gonna talk about. Um, so um, if you remember when you go into the fight with Mother Miranda, all right, you see Mother Miranda pick up Rose, right? And and Mother Miranda said, "My power is leaving me." This is where my theory gets kind of interesting. Okay, now we knew that she was something special and that she was actually stronger than we realized in this entire game, right? I knew that she was infected and all of that, but we didn't realize how strong she really is, and still don't. But the reason why I think Mother Miranda said her power is leaving her is because little tiny baby Rose, right? Rose, as a baby, I think she was absorbing or taking Mother Miranda's powers and combining it with hers, right? And again, that'll lead into the ending cutscene where she said to, I'm assuming who works for BSAA, or maybe not. Maybe Chris is with a whole different company. I don't know. But I'm assuming it's BSAA. And she said to him, I can show you things that Chris doesn't know I can do. So, meaning that, with that being said, she knows that she's powerful. And I don't think she died, but Ethan did because she already, when she took Mother Miranda's, a big chunk of Mother Miranda's power, and again, she was inside of Mother Miranda. When she died, I think Rose was still taking her power and making her weak. So making it easier for her father, Ethan, to kill Mother Miranda. And so that's why I'm not saying Rose didn't take any damage or lose any power from off of it, but she didn't break apart and die like Ethan did because she was already stronger than Mother Miranda. She became that new source of power. And that's why Ethan broke apart because he couldn't do that. Now, I'm gonna bring up a part or a point or try to bring up a point or make a point of Rose's powers. Okay, with her saying that she can do things that Chris doesn't know that she can do. I was talking to a friend about this recently, right? And he brought up a really good idea and a potential thing, and I wasn't too sure about it, but after thinking about it, it's possible. Okay, he said, what if Rose brings back Ethan in some way, shape, or form? Kind of like Mother Miranda wanted to do, but she needed Rose to do so. So maybe she knew Rose. Whoa. Uh, Rose has the power to bring people back to life. Because why else would she use Rose to bring back her daughter? So again, it's possible, but now going to Mia. At the ending cutscene, you see Rose talk to her dad, which is very fucking emotional. But question is, where is Mia? She's always been an interesting character because you don't really know her backstory. So you don't really know. So Mia, is she back with the connections or is she just, a stay-at-home mom? We don't know. But I think Mia knows that Rose is going to be like her father. She is going to, you know, pursue and do what her father did and couldn't do. And I'm gonna bring back the the uh, the statement I made is if Rose is strong enough to bring back Ethan, I think that's gonna be what Resident Evil 9 is going to be about. It's gonna be about Rose finding her father or pieces of her father. Because I'm assuming BSAA or some company took samples of him. Okay, I highly doubt it that they're like, he's gonna be okay. Okay, I highly doubt that. So, Rose somehow finds a way, or overhears BSAA talking about Ethan, and she somehow brings Ethan back to life. Now, I know it's bit of a stretch, but it's Resident Evil. You don't know. Anything is possible. But if they just end the story completely in 9 and this is it, this is all that that there is to the Winter's Saga, I'll be perfectly okay with that. I just hope it's not power oriented. I hope it's like 7, and I hope it's like this game. I guess they're already working on 9. I heard that they uh, um, started writing scripts for this game already, and that they're already working on motion capture and all of that for 9. So, either way, it's a Resident Evil game. Still gonna be stoked about it. But after I spent 20 plus minutes talking about Rose and what I think she will be and how big of a character she will be going into 9. I think she's gonna be another Chris character, but with a mixture of Ethan. So that is all that I have for you guys today. Comment down below if you think anything different, or if you agree, then simply drop a like. But until then, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.